Yeah, Luka Doncic versus Anthony Davis is still to this day. To this day, it is a trade that is looking worse every single day. Like Anthony Davis legitimately got outplayed by DeAndre Ayton, who shit talked him before the game, who literally shit talked him before the game, and then ended up absolutely getting cooked by him. Everyone being like, "Oh, AD's gonna go and drop like, he's gonna go and drop like 50," and I was like, talking about it yesterday. Actually, that video never went live. Shit, that video never went live. I just realized that video never went live. But I fell asleep instead of it. But at the end of the day, it's one of those things where this is still the worst trade ever. And I get it. I get it because everyone's saying, "Oh, why does everyone have to keep talking about the Nico Harrison trade?" Because you have to keep talking about the Nico Harrison trade. You have to keep talking about the Nico Harrison trade. Because honestly, this is one of the most crazy things I think I have ever seen. Because Luka Doncic is currently averaging 35, 8.5, and 9.4 assists on 62% true shooting for the second seed. Like, how many players have been better than Luka Doncic this year? 0? 1? 2 at most? Like, for me, there's a very clear top 4 players in the world. A very clear top 4. And I think it's hard to argue Luka over Jokic. I think Shea is getting very close to being in that best player in the world conversation. Sorry, no, he is in the conversation. But I think Shea is getting very close to being that best player in the world. I think there's 3 of them where on any given night they can be the best player. Like, you can argue they're the best player in the world. I think Jokic has just been doing it for a little bit longer and a little bit more consistently. But at the end of the day, Luka Doncic is dropping 35 points per game, and Anthony Davis is put up 12 points, 12 points last night. Like, AD has only played in like 14 games for Dallas. Cooper Flagg has played more games for Dallas than Anthony Davis. And yet, you've now got a situation where, like, Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, obviously, the two of them scored 35 plus in the same game, with Luka having 35, which is his average. Like, the fact is, like, Luka Doncic outscored AD by 23. By 23. And I thought Luka was going to have 40. Luka had what I would say was a fine game. Like, Luka didn't have to do anything crazy, and he still had 35 points. That is just a Luka game. Luka played to his averages. And that's the crazy thing, is that Dallas had it. Dallas had a man who, on a normal night, playing to his averages, can give you 35 and 11. Like, he was plus 15 on the floor. Obviously, the Lakers team, when they get Marcus Smart back with Gabe Vincent, Jackson Hayes, LaRavia off the bench, that's a fine bench 5, honestly. And an 8-man rotation with Cleva as a 9th. But, like, Luka Doncic is so good. He is so freaking good at basketball. And then LeBron, who is just being good. Now, I'm not saying LeBron's been bad by any means this season, but he's just been good. 16 points per game. Considering the fact, if I'm not mistaken, that LeBron averaged like 25 last year. Like, this is probably, like, look, LeBron's probably going to average above 20 points a game. I think it's fair to assume that LeBron will average above 20 this season. He's played 4 games, averaging 16 on bad percentages, coming off at 24.9 points per game. He's actually going to drop below he's likely for his career going to drop below to 27 points per game this season. But we've now got a situation where, obviously, Luka Doncic is putting up these crazy numbers where Anthony Davis, albeit again in a game where he came back, is averaging under 20, under 10. And in fairness, he did it in 30 minutes. 12 points in 30 minutes, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. He's just not. It was just a bad trade at the time that's looking even worse now. Like, it is genuinely a like, it's something that looks worse. I can't actually believe it. How every single day that goes by, this trade looks worse. Luka Doncic is playing the best basketball of his career. Anthony Davis is looking like his career is about to be over. Like, if I'm the Mavs, I don't care if you think you're getting pennies on the dollar for Anthony Davis. I think a lot of Mavs fans are like, oh no, why would we trade him when his value is at its lowest? Anthony Davis, I'm not joking when I say this, his trade value is never getting higher than this. His trade value will never be higher than it is today. Anthony Davis absolutely is at the peak of his trade value, because at the end of the day, like, he's going to regress as his career goes on. And that's just one of those things that happens. Whereas now you've got a Luka Doncic who is ascending as a player, who is getting better. I still think Luka's going to be like out of the league by like 25. Sorry, not 25. He's going to be out of the league by 35. He's going to be out of his prime by like 31, 32. He's going to... I would not be surprised. I'm calling this right now. Luka Doncic is going to be a power forward later on in his career. He's going to be a Boris Diaw. Luka Doncic will be Boris Diaw later on in his career. And, well, a much better version of Diaw. But look, we also have to be honest here. Like, that is a player that was going to be there had Dallas not traded him. Had Dallas not traded Luka Doncic absolutely would have been this good still at Dallas. I think we all should be in agreement with that. If Dallas didn't trade Luka, he would have been okay. But Anthony Davis doesn't look like himself. He doesn't look anywhere near as good. I understand he's just coming back from an injury. This was a short-term calf injury. This wasn't like anything crazy. He just did not look like he was the same player. He didn't look like he was the same player. And Luka, again, looking like he's one of the best players in the world, like he was the year before when he literally got the Dallas Mavericks to the finals. But, you know, Nico Harrison, like, I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad for Nico Harrison, because there is no way that like Nico Harrison's they're ever going to forgive Nico Harrison. They will never forgive Nico Harrison in Dallas for this. Like, the only thing that's keeping these fans sane is the fact that Kyrie Irving's still on their team. So at least they, when it comes to Kyrie Irving, Kyrie's at least, maybe there's still a little bit of hope for the future of our franchise with Kyrie Irving. But look, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.